Well, 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 happy birthday, baby. Is today your birthday, April 16th? Well, let's have a look in the book, shall we? The day of cosmic comedy. Oh, I have a feeling me and you would get along like peas and carrots, boo. Laughter is something that comes naturally to those born on April 16th, and with it, the ability to allow others to laugh too. Perhaps a knowledge of the tragic, or at least the melancholy, is essential to any great practitioner of the art of comedy. And these people certainly have it. They know how to use laughter as a release from the uncomfortable, even painful situations. And because they recognize the laughter and tears are close cousins, they are better able to understand and adjust to the human condition. And that is so very true. Sometimes you must laugh until you cry, and sometimes you must cry until you laugh, baby. That is the only way we are going to get through most days, especially in this current times that we are living in. In certain ways, the April 16th people may be very wise, yet have a large blind spot. They are accepting, understanding, and generous to a fault. But on the other hand, they can allow others to take advantage of them. And in their zeal to do good, they overlook the effects of their permissive actions not only on those that are helping them, but on the community at large. Although tuned into the smallest details of what goes on around them, they can make very big errors in judgment. These errors are often made in the financial sphere. Did you hear that, dear? Put those shoes down. You know you gotta pay your phone bill. April 16th people are not only very aware of the dreams and aspirations of those around them, but sometimes seem to live on another planet themselves. Yet their own dreams are in no way an idle thought. The April 16th people have a talent for translating their visions into concrete realities. They really are doers who can make things happen. If it were not for this fact, others would probably not take them seriously at all. But as it is, their energy in making projects materialize is quite remarkable. Basically, anything that you can think up, baby, you can make happen. And that is a gift not given to all. So embrace that, honey. April 16th people are generally very loyal to their friends and family. However, if it comes to a choice between their private fantasies and the wishes of their wife or husband, well, April 16th people will not hesitate to follow their visions, much to the disappointment of their mate. It is as if these April 16th people are on a wavelength to a higher power, which can sometimes be shared, but more than often has a private meaning for them only. This inspirational king of comedy, who they follow, this inner voice, will keep them in touch in a highly philosophical fashion with the true meaning of life as they see it. It can be tragic, however, if an April 16th person goes over the edge psychologically, listening intently to the voices, but letting go of said realities. Those born on this day heed not only their own voices, but also the voices of others, taking the plight of the fellow man seriously. Truly feeling at a deep level the distress of others is an important part of the April 16th person's development. Sometimes, in their excessive idealism, they may forget the needs of others and be quite ruthless. So please slow down and always look around, baby, and think about how others see the world too. Yet, in the final analysis, few will blame you or hold lasting grudges against you because, well, you are forgiven precisely because you are so readily and easily to forgive others. And I admire that about you. The greatest lesson for the April 16th person have to teach to others is to be non-judgmental and to accept the setbacks and the difficulties of life with grace. Because Lord knows not all of us can accept life's true hardships with grace, baby. But hopefully you can inspire us to. Those born on the 16th day of the month are ruled by the number 7 and by the planet Neptune, the planet of dreams, fantasies, and religious feeling. Those ruled by the number 7 can lose touch with reality easily, since those born on April 16th already have a tendency to wander mentally. They must be especially careful that their Mars energy does not drive them over the edge. Also, because they are ruled by the number 7 and are not attached to property or financial holdings, those born on April 16th sometimes leave their families monetarily embarrassed. This is a point that's been touched on again, friend. Put those shoes down and pay the phone bill. Quit asking your mama for money. You know you had it before you went out last night and had one too many to drink, honey. Your tarot, baby. The 16th card of the major arcana is the Tower, which, by the way, is one of my favorite cards, which in one vision shows both a king falling from a lightning-struck tower and the builder of this tower being killed by a blow to the head. The tower symbolizes the impermanence of not only physical structures, but also of relationships or vocations in our lives. They are impermanent. Nothing is forever, honey. Nothing. The changes wrought can be sudden and swift. The positive elements of this card include being able to accept seeming disasters while at the same time confronting challenges and overcoming them. However, the negative elements include rising unjustifiably high and being destroyed by one's own invention or succumbing to the lure of fanciful enterprises. Keep your head out of the clouds, honey. You're more than welcome to travel to the clouds. Just make sure some part of you stays grounded. And once again, this financial thing, friend. Have you filed bankruptcy a time or two? I hope not, boo. Now let's talk about your health, honey. Those born on April 16th are generally possessed of remarkably good health. Because of this fact, and also because of a refusal to take practical matters too seriously, their health can suffer through negligence. In fact, psychological health difficulties are of greater concern for many born on this day, yet only when physical difficulties surface do they seem to take time to consider what is wrong with them. As far as diet is concerned, the April 16th people will eat almost anything. Me too, baby. I love food. Though an unbothered attitude to diet coupled with a healthy appetite can be a very positive thing, those born on this day may have to be a bit more attentive to nutritional concerns. You can eat almost anything you want to, but don't forget about the healthy stuff too, okay? Put the vegetables on your plate as well. I mean, if you can eat it all, honey. Advice. Now, here's a bit of advice for you. Remember who your friends are. Don't neglect your family. Try to keep your emotions on an even keel and be aware of sentimentality. Don't be bound to the past. Rather, look to the future. And beware of those who would take advantage of your good nature. Here's your meditation to say daily, and it is an easy one and a short one that you already know. I promise you this. When one door closes, another one opens. That's right, baby. When one door closes, another one opens. And we all know if they don't want to open that door, you can just kick that MFer down. Happy birthday.